All right, my beautiful Capricorns, how's everyone doing? This is going to be a bonus energy reading, and the main intention for this reading is for you to figure out your blind spot. What's coming your way that you might not see coming, okay? I want you to take what resonates, Capricorn. This is for the collective, so I want you to only take those messages that resonate and leave the rest out. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for being here, and let's begin. So Six of Swords, Capricorn, as the main overall energy for the reading. So this is your significator. I feel like this indicates that there's going to be a situation that becomes very obvious that you just simply have to wave the white flag and walk away. There's going to be something that you feel like it's not even worth your breath anymore. It's not worth the fight. It's not worth, just simply going through it again. So this is something that's repetitive that will be highlighted for you in your life. And then you have the Justice as what you don't see coming. And what's interesting about this is that once you establish, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I keep tripping over the same rock. I don't want to be a part of the situation that I feel like I'm not being heard or understood. Or I feel like I'm dealing with someone that's not emotionally, available, or just simply open to see a different perspective. The Justice, as what you don't see coming, is actually saying there's a favorable outcome your way. There is something that will be coming to you essentially as a reward because of you doing the right thing. And the right thing at times can be very difficult, can be very, just tough, right? Because we're creatures of habits. But if you do this, if you walk away because you know your worth, this is saying that there will be an outcome in your favor. There's almost like this energy of reward, okay? And then you have, oh my gosh, you guys, you have here the Three of Cups, and this is showing up as the outcome, which it just solidifies what I just said about this energy of reward. So actually what you don't see coming can be, again, the highlight of a situation that is simply repetitive in your life. You keep having the same situation happen. It could be an argument with someone. It could just simply be like a living situation. It could be a situation at work. It could be something in your life, regardless of what it is, that you know you need to move forward from. And you have known this, but now you're to a point that you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. You know what I mean? And that's the energy that will essentially bring this celebratory energy and this rewarding energy in your life, because you're standing on business for who you are, for what you deserve. With the energy of the Six of Swords, we're going to go ahead and get a little bit deeper into the reading now. We're going to get 3 cards for the Six of Swords and see what else it wants to say. So see, Five of Pentacles. This has kept you in a state of lack, in a state of feeling like there isn't enough. Like what I do is not enough. I can't receive help. I can't talk about it. And it's really a frustrating energy. Knight of Cups here, looking for answers outside of yourself, meaning that some of you guys have potentially talked about this with someone. Maybe you have received not so great advice about the situation. In the Knight of Cups, in a situation like this, sometimes they just seek for external validation because you don't want to be unkind, or you don't want to be unfair, or you don't want to make a drastic decision without really thinking through, right, what you're going to do. And then you have here the Nine of Wands, right? So this is you embracing the challenge, okay? Moving forward and saying, you know what, whatever comes my way, I'm going to be able to handle it. But Spirit is saying, okay, you can handle it. This is not about you not being able to handle it. You got this if you want, but does it have to be that hard? At some point you have to just drop this burden, right? After the Nine of Wands comes the Ten of Wands, which is releasing the burden, right? So that is what I'm seeing with this Six of Swords. There's something that's keeping you in a state of lack that you just simply have to release, okay? With the Justice, let's go ahead and get a little bit more on this Justice. Okay, Justice card showing up here with the Devil. Gotcha. So the Devil shows this energy of restriction, this energy of wanting to keep you in the same box, keep you in the same situation, right? This little voice inside of us that keeps telling us, no, we shouldn't move forward. No, we shouldn't do this. We should stay with what we know, right? And then you have here the Lovers in reverse, meaning that some of you guys might feel like this is not a decision that I can make. But Spirit is saying you can make it. Don't get it confused. See, look, celebration. there's all of these restrictions that if you follow, if you allow this energy of the devil to keep you in the same mindset, right? Because that's the job of the devil, is to keep you in the same box. But at the same time, if you think about the tarot, right? This is energy that really just shows you that you still have a choice regardless, right? Because the Lovers and the Devil is essentially the same card. It's just that the Devil shows the shadow side of the Lovers. And this is a card about decisions. So you can make the decision of staying in the situation, or you could break the cycle, right? So that's kind of what this is saying. And if you break the cycle, again, Six of Swords is the main situation, which is about walking away. It will bring a Four of Swords moment, which is also a celebratory energy. You know, you have two cards of celebratory energy. You have the Justice, showing this energy of cause and effect. You do what's right and you will be rewarded. You need to stand up for yourself. Do the right thing for you. Okay. Three of Cups showing up here in the outcome of the reading, which is, again, celebratory energy. So Four of Wands, celebratory energy. So is this Three of Cups. So let's go ahead and get a little deeper. What do we got with that one? Let's see. So we have Knight of Pentacles, the start of a new beginning with a pace that's sustainable, solid, that involves you building quality, something that resonates with you, something that you're passionate about. And you have your High Priestess showing up in reverse, which is very interesting. The High Priestess in reverse shows me this is where the passiveness has to go. This is about taking action. And the first card that we got, right, is this energy of Six of Swords, which is the rite of passage, moving forward. Even if we are, wounded, we're still moving forward. Also, High Priestess in reverse, connect with your intuition, okay? It could be that you're not giving yourself the enough recognition. You're not giving yourself the enough credit of having the answers within. But nonetheless, when the High Priestess shows up in reverse, it shows that it's time for action as well. And this reading is talking about getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of the situation that makes you feel restricted, constricted, that makes you feel like this is the only way. If you do this, guys, you will be rewarded, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it at that because that was a solid message. And please let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way. I would appreciate you if you did. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye.